about the 27 before he's taken down. The Falcons will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays that keeps the offensive players in a positive.
Head to the fourth quarter, and it's still anyone's game. We're coming down to the wire in this one, and we're back in just a moment.
These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out.
Here's the handoff, and no running. Darryl Smith brings them down.
Defense wasn't fooled by that play call. The defense, even though their team is leading, they were ready for the run, and they stopped the offense that time just for a couple yards.
Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to ball us out. The offense was able to recover the ball.
It's almost as if they're running out of ideas, Phil, for ways to unlock this defense. Now into the fourth quarter.
You would think so, Jim. When you watch what they're doing on the offensive side, they have no answers. But when you can't block them, it's hard to have success on the offensive side.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Bears offense is in rhythm. Coming back out for another drive. The last 2 times they've had it, they found the end zone.
Their rhythm, they're making it look easy, Jim. It's like watching you dance. You have such great rhythm. It looks like you're not even working at it. So that's how it looks for this offense here today.
If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the fourth, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense.
They'll mark him at the 41. 2 minutes to go in the second half.
We're back now out of the 2-minute warning. And if the offense can just hold on to the football, they will win the game.
The Bears snap it at the 41. Has his man.
They immediately call for a timeout. That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7. Wants to go deep,
but it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
From the shotgun.
Should have had
it. Not a good play call. You got a small lead here late in the game, and you call that play. The defense stops it. Now it's up to your defense to hold on and win the game.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and 7. Crucial play here. 4th down on the way.
Easy catch there. No one near him. And they're going to call a timeout here to stop the clock.
They come to the line, and it's 1st down.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Flip to the outside. And they bring it down at the 36-yard line.
That's a timeout call.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
There's some shifting around in the backfield.
The Bears snap it at the 36. Set up screen to Bernard. Trevathan that time on the tackle.
They know if they give up a 1st down, the game is probably over. They get fooled and they give it up. Probably why they're going to lose. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
1st and 10. In his hands, complete, touchdown. That may have been the clincher right there.
Yeah, what a game all day long. So exciting to end it like this late in the game. Man, you enjoy victories like this.
There's a flag right there. Will go ground. Could have taken the 1-point gimme. They went for the 2, and they are turned away. The Bears lined up, onside kick coming up. That kick came right at him, and it looks like the receiving team has recovered. Look at the numbers, Phil. This is a running back that struggled early, but since then has really found his rhythm.
Yeah, when the run game doesn't work, it just looks really ugly to everybody, to the team and the fans. But they stayed with it, and now this thing is starting to look, well.
Dan Williams gets all over the quarterback and wraps him up. 2nd down, late in the 4th quarter.
Jim, good job by the offense here. You don't have any timeouts left, so you must get that football snap, see how many plays you can get in before the game is over. Well, in a situation like this, 3rd and long, there's only a few things you can do. Screens always are good and safe. Draw plays are also a safe call. But if you're going to throw it, most of the time you throw it short and hope the receiver can catch it and make a run afterwards.
Manning will take the snap from the shotgun. And the catch is made. No one's going to get him now. And in for the touchdown. While that touchdown edges them closer to the lead, it may be a case of too little, too late in this game, Phil.
Well, it could be, Jim, but listen, I'm going to say this, it's never over. Remember 2015, the Seattle Seahawks had the Green Bay Packers in their place. I thought the game was over many times, but the Seahawks hung in there, and they found a way to pull it out.
The Falcons for the extra point. And a flag comes out.
Intentional defense.
The Falcons with an extra point try on the way. Inside of the uprights. Falcons need a score, so they're going to be going with an onside kick. The Bears are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The Falcons will rely on their special teams here as they try to get the ball back with an onside kick.
Well, they had a lot of options to choose from in the onside kick there, because I've seen them in practice do many different onside kicks, but the attempt was just not good, and they're probably going to lose the game now.
The Bears' offense is on the field, and they are sitting pretty with the lead late in this game, Phil.
I like the way they are sitting in this game. You said it, Jim, and I'll tell you what, all the pressure goes to the defense. Can the defense find a way to They get them off the field, 3 downs and out, and make them punt.
The wide receiver in motion. 2nd down and 12. Looking to go down the field here. The ball is jarred loose.
Hey, easy call. Be safe. Put the pressure on the other team to make the plays on the offensive side to beat you. So right here, you call something very conservative.
3rd and 12 to go. Going for the home run. It's a walk-off touchdown beyond belief. That touchdown might just wrap it up.
Yeah, it sure will, Jim. It's been an exciting game all day, and to score late in the game like this, to put it away, time to celebrate a little on the sideline.
Bill, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.
Dreams of a title could be about to come to fruition. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Draft Champions. The Bears have been perfect so far, and if they want a title, they'll need to stay perfect and finish with a W. Their opponents here will be the New York Jets.
And Percy Harvin is back deep for the opening kickoff. And Ryan Suckup has this one teed up, and we're ready to get this one underway. This game has officially begun. And here's Harvin. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Drafted out of the University of Texas, quarterback Colt McCoy. First down at the 28. And he's forced to the ground. The Jets' offensive line could be in for a long day based on that one.
Yeah, bad job that time. They give up the sack. But look, when you talk about this offensive line, they're pretty good. So I think they'll just find a way to get it done. They still should have a nice, solid day.
If you're looking for an explosive player on the outside, look no further than Percy Harvin.
Well, he's one of the fastest guys in the NFL, so what do you do on the offensive side? You create ways to get him the football, and he is dangerous, as we know, once he gets it in his hands.
McCoy is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. He brings it in.
Well, you saw why defensive backs can't sleep the night before the game when they play against this quarterback. Beautiful long throw down the field for the big completion.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Looking at every option. Evans there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Well, this defense, cover 4, where 4 defensive backs are back there deep. It stops all the big passes down the field. But look at these crossing routes. Wide open, hit them, and let them catch it and run, and you still get the big plays.
First and 10. Boston. Rock for a loss on that play.
Jeff's running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Throw it to the outside, and they've got the hook up.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
First and goal from the 2. Will go ground. Touchdown. Marching right down the field for an opening score.
Bill, that's a terrific touchdown here late in the first, and they've now taken the lead.
2 touchdowns are terrific no matter what time you get them, though, Jim. But, hey, late in the first, what a way to answer for that offense. That was a really, really sharp drive.
McCoy's going to have a tough time of staging what he did on that scoring drive. Passing for more than 80 yards against a defense that had no answers for him.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
So we've got a young quarterback with some experience stepping onto the field today for the first time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talent, and it's just a matter of time until he takes that experience and matches it with all of his talent and becomes one of those guys that we say, hey, the game is going to hinge on him. I think he's very close to that.
The Jets lined up in the nickel. The Bears take it from the 23. Has Eifert. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line. The Bears will take the snap from the 40. Trying to hook up with Eifert that time, but this pass goes incomplete. Let's talk about the starters on offense. He was the first running back taken in the 2013 draft out of the University of North Carolina, Giovanni Bernard.
Everybody's looking for a running back like Bernard, a guy that can come in and run the draws, catch the screens, and do the little things to make big plays. And what a great year he had as a rookie in the NFL.
That's a gain of 6. Now looking at third down. One more snap, and that'll end the quarter. Dixon's going to pull in the bullet pass. The Bears will try to take advantage of that big play at the end of the first quarter as we now get the second quarter started. Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
The Bears take it from the 28. And intercepted. Still powering the second quarter, and now the offense will look to build on the lead coming off the interception.
Yeah, it was a good job by the defense, taking nothing away from them. But what was the offense thinking with that play call and that throw by the quarterback?
Second down after the incompletion. They bring in the extra tight end. Foster is going to take the handoff now.
Foster's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Third and 9. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. That's his first reception today.
The Jets on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
Halftime, 2 minutes away. All right, and welcome back where we've got an offense on that field that wants to try and increase the lead before we move to halftime. The Bears defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 30. Almost intercepted that time. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Drop back, shotgun formation. The pass is incomplete. Cruz was the intended target.
Sometimes on third and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
The Bears defense now is going to go nickel. The Jets will take the snap from the 30. And there's Cruz. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Well, it's third and long. Protect against the long pass. Make the quarterback throw it short, and then just come up there and make the tackle.
Set up, return. Here we go. That return's good for about 6. Well, the one thing that stands out as this offense retakes the field is that there's been some uncharacteristically dubious play at the quarterback position.
Yeah, it's not been good, but I'm not going to blame the quarterback for everything. The defense.
Intercepted! Tackle's made.
Mosley is able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
The Jets stalled on their last drive, forced the punt, so now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. Well, they got to change the tempo of this game. Well, when there's under 2 minutes to go, good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
In the red zone. now 1st and 10. Very nearly intercepted.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
The Jets at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. McCoy's going to take it from the gun. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
Just 23 yards to the end zone.
McCoy's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Scans the field. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
The Jets put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
And converts on the 3. How important was it, Phil, to add another 3 to the lead before the intermission?
And you got to look at the team that's trailing right now. You got to go in at halftime and change what you're doing, because what you've been doing so far, it hasn't worked.
And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30.
The Bears offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Bears signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. 2nd and 5 coming up. Quarters formation here for the defense. The Bears have it at the 34. Has his man. The Bears will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on 1st down.
Set up now at the 42.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Makes the catch in open space. Quinn's going to make the tackle. A timeout charge to the offensive unit. Suckup lines up for the field goal try. And he puts it through for 3. And that should put them a little more at ease come halftime.
Yeah, I think it will. I think it gave them a confidence boost, and they gained confidence. On the other side, I think they lost confidence because of that field goal.
Peterson's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20.
And there is Arian Foster.
What do you think here, Phil? Are you a little surprised they're ahead in this game with him not piling up the yardage we're used to?
Jim, I'm very surprised. I thought today if they were going to win the football game, it was going to be because of the run. The fact that they're not running it well and winning, even they have to be surprised by that.
The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Larry, thank you for all of those updates. And now the teams are coming back onto the field, and we're about to get the second half started. That returns good for about 22.
The Bears offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
That's his first reception today. First down here after the completion. From the gun. The reception by Tyler Eifert.
did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
A near interception that time by Rogers Cromartie.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
From the shotgun. Takes the hit, throws.
This next play will take place at the 11.
The Jets with a nickel look here on defense.
3rd and 10.
Should be an easy one here. The kick is good.
When an offense drives the ball, they always want to get something out of it, get some points. This time, the field goal kicker gets it done. He gives them 3.
Peterson's got it on the return. And he runs it out to about 27 before he's taken down. In the backfield, single back set. First down at the 27. Intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Bears put some points on the board on their previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
Gets the handle here. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
The Bears look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
First down and 10.
Intercepted!
And he's brought to the ground. Phil, late third quarter, and the defense gets the football back with the interception.
Yeah, it's about time. It's time they made that play. They've been in position a few times today, and they didn't take advantage of the situation. But that time, they got the right call, the right defense, and they made the play.
All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Those points may have made the lead insurmountable with just over a quarter to play.
Yeah, it's tough. Sometimes you get in a situation like this, don't look at the scoreboard. Just think about going out and executing one play at a time. And you hope if you do that somewhere in the fourth quarter, you could find a way to get back into this game.
Just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Bears just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Bill, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
The Jets lined up in the nickel. The Bears from the 22. Looking long. Could have been intercepted.
In a situation like this, 3rd and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
3rd and 10 coming up. The Bears from the 22. Pass is intercepted.
Mosley is such an impressive athlete. We know he can tackle and stop the run game, but how about that in the pass game? Defending the pass and picking it off. Good job.
1st down at the 27. Darryl Smith with the sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
So 3 quarters in the books, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jets have the football as the 4th quarter gets started. Breaking huddle at the 35-yard line. Foster takes his spot in the backfield. The final quarter begins with this snap. Mitchell's in on the tackle.
I'll say this, when you're in a situation like this, 3rd and long, and you're winning here, if you throw the football, fire the coach. And I'm just saying that because I don't think there's any chance they're going to throw the football in this situation.
It'll be 3rd down.
The Bears defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. McCoy has got it in the gun. This play will hold up. He's inbounds. That's his first reception today.
Jim, I'll tell you, quarterbacks love it when the defense blitzes because all they have to do now is find one receiver, make an accurate throw. He did that time, and that's why he got a completion.
Just 2 minutes left in this one. We're back now for the end of the 4th quarter. 1st and 10. Handoff made. And Williams is all over that offense and brings him down.
The Jets offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job of the offensive line.
2nd down and 11. That picks up 7.
Jim, that's just playing it by the book. You got to lead, and you want to keep the clock moving, so what do? You run the football. When you're in the huddle, as a quarterback in this type of situation, you just tell everybody 2 things. Stay in bounds and put 2 hands on the football. Jim, the offense knows the situation. They know if they score, the game is over. They go over the few fundamentals. No penalties, and hold on to the football.
Got a flag.
Encroachment, defense. Automatic 1st down.
Just 2 yards to go.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line.
Bill, this was a tough loss to handle.
Yeah, it was. So much confidence coming into the game, thinking you had the game plan. Your team was healthy. Nothing can go wrong, and then it does. You make the mistakes and you lose. Tough to take.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.
Boy, we've just gotten started here, and already these guys have been handed a really difficult decision to make. Oh, this guy's a rare talent, and a huge upgrade over what they had before. 2 words here. Difference maker. That's what that pick right there is. Well, when you break down that pick, the talent's without question. But what's a little less obvious is how he's going to fit into... Oh, did they get themselves a player here or what? These middle rounds are where your decisions can really impact your team. Because if you pass on certain positions, there's no guarantee you're going to see him again. Oh, where do you go there? That's a choice any GM would love to have. Oh, I tell you, you're not going to get too far in this competition without a superstar or two. And this guy right here certainly fits that billing. This is a pretty telling pick here. Do you go for a big bruiser up front or get yourself someone who could be a difference maker at a skill position? Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or two that becomes available. One Philadelphia Eagle has already been taken in this. Well, for more than a decade now in Big D, Jason Witten's been one of the most reliable and sure-handed pass catchers in the business. He enters 2015 second amongst tight ends in career receptions and receiving yards. These are tough decisions here, offense or defense. Which side has the more... Yeah, maybe not the pick that's going to change this team's fortune, but he is an improvement over what they had. Yeah, I don't think you needed a crystal ball to see that pick coming. That's all about loyalty and familiarity right there. And these guys have stuck to the game plan they had coming in, and I think they've executed it perfectly to this point.